Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, man. It is Thursday. Thursday, December 27th. It is me, and I am him, and it is I. Y'all know who it is, man. It's Matty Makeitwork. Good morning. I hope everybody's feeling good, man. It is, like I said, it's 2 days after Christmas. And yesterday I got myself a Christmas present, which is these mics. I caught a mean deal, man. If y'all not hip to Facebook Messenger and the Facebook Marketplace, you're slipping. You're slipping. You need to get on it. You need to get on it. But yeah, man. So I'm trying to keep this as consistent as possible and really just run off my thoughts. You know what I mean? Like early morning thoughts. Do what I'm thinking about, how I'm feeling going into just as first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? The most authentic thoughts that I have right now. So first and foremost, I don't know if anybody has checked Instagram today, but Instagram fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I try to use my words, try to be as use the best vocabulary, but IG fucked up, man. Like, I'm a little blown. If y'all checked it, Instagram just switched their swagger. And instead of scrolling up and down, now you swipe left and right. And it's weird, and it almost forces you to look through everybody's thing and like really pay attention. And I'm not going to front. I don't want to. I'm not really a fan of all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm selective. The scrolling up and down, I could scroll very fast. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to watch everything. And then if I see it, it's just strange, man. Like, Instagram has been on some tomfoolery. And it's like, why? Why mess up a good thing? No, I had no problem with the scrolling up and down. But instead of keeping the things the way they are, we going to switch it up. And, switch up the energy. And, we're not a fan. We're not a fan. I wish they had the option to go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, why don't they just add the option to do things? Give me the option. Do I want to scroll left and right? Or do I want to scroll up and down? Me personally, I like the up and down. But if you gave the option at least to, give people the chance to choose. And then after that, you choose, you get the data, you know what I'm saying? And then you make the decision off that. Nobody told y'all goofy ass niggas to motherfucking to change IG like that, man. I'm back on Facebook for real, for real. I'm back on Facebook and Twitter hard body because at least I can scroll up and down, man. Like, don't be messing up a good thing. And I feel like IG messed up a good thing. So, if anybody out there works for Instagram or whatever, let the folks know, man. We're not really messing with this. You dig? We not. It's lame. It's lame as hell. It's lame as hell. But yeah, man. So that's the brand new. That shit like literally just happened within the hour. I feel like, and so this is literally my first feelings toward this. But it's annoying. Like, why? Why? I want to be able to downgrade softwares. You know what I mean? Like, the updates be sucking, man. Like, a lot of times, the whole idea of an upgrade is to upgrade the situation. You know what I mean? We don't want to have to go back and relearn something that we already really good at. You know what I mean? But we gonna see how that happens in the future. It is the holiday season. Like I said, man, it's holiday season, and the one thing about the holiday season, I'm in search for the right one, but I'm also living my best life and all that good stuff. And you living your best life and the single song and dance and all that good stuff. It's all well and good until it gets to holiday season. Um, Holiday season and Halloween holiday season and Halloween and kids' birthdays and stuff like that. Those are the days where you really think like, what am I doing with my life? Um, like I really need to get it together, and I've really felt like, and I'm gonna put this out there, you know what I'm saying, in an actual audio form, you know. But yeah, man, 12 to 24 months, man, I'm out the game, man. I'm settling down. I need to, I really want to start a family. I want to find a girl, or yeah, I want to find a girl, or take time to get to know somebody that I may have already met, but I really want to jump into the building of a family, and the living my best life, and it be more than just about me. Because I mean, I have friends, and what I'm saying, I love my family, my parents and my sister, but not no but the ability to bring a new life and bring on something and start my own thing, it's really starting to hit me now. And I feel like it's about time. It's about time. Shout out to getting oneself, in a position where I can think about the future, more so than I was able to in the past. Lifestyle's changing. Things are just more stable now. So, but yeah, man, I've definitely been putting some thought to that. Um, and it was funny. I was on Facebook yesterday, and usually I don't really play along with the Facebook games and a lot of that stuff. But I had time yesterday, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just play along, and let me see what they say 2019 has to offer for me. So I played one of the little games, and it said a son, and that's lit. If anybody knows me, I would take it. Any type of you know a child of any variety, I guess, when the time is right. But to be able to bring a son into the world and be able to teach him, you know, as my youth, on top of having like my godson and my godsons, actually. Shout out to Luca and Emery, my boys. But I feel, I want that. I definitely think that would be something that would give my life more purpose. I definitely feel my purpose now. I don't feel like I'm aimlessly out here, just out here, but to be able to share the knowledge with something that would mean the world to me, like the next level of me. It's definitely something I've been thinking about a lot lately. And 12 to 24 months, I'm really putting that energy out there. That's how I'm feeling, as far as that. So, um, if anybody, like, but shit, 12, 24 months. So, let's make it happen. That's my energy right now. Holiday season, and I've been thinking about it for a while. It's just, when you are not necessarily in a situation where you can think beyond your immediate circumstances or what's going on right now. It's hard to think about that, but you know, with all the children, and just all the family energy. You know what I mean? It's definitely one of those things where you know very soon. And shout out to Bernard. Like, yeah, you next. Like, yeah, man. But I'm not fighting it now. I really, when it happens, it's gonna be great, and I look forward to it. I definitely look forward to it. It'll be my greatest creation. You know what I mean? And to be a creative, um, you know, and be on, been there, being a creative for 12 years officially, but really going back into my youth, for that to be my greatest creation, that would mean the absolute world to me. And I know it's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen because it's right. You know. So yeah, that was my that's been on my mind a little bit lately. Um, Also, it is the end of the year. This week of the after Christmas to New Year's week. Every year is just like a it's like a what are we doing for right now type situation. I'm working on a couple things. Um, uh, Tighten up a couple loose ends and putting together like recap videos and stuff like that. But yeah, it's the 27th, so we got 4 more days. Tomorrow is payday for me, which is great, and New Year's Eve is on Monday. So trying to figure out what the plan is, what is the like what's the plan? What's the energy that we're taking into 2019? I know my energy is win. Uh, Fuck everything else. Win. That on every accord, man. We gonna crack 6 figures next year. We're gonna really get to be like we're gonna show out next year because we got everything. We're not playing catch up no more. We are literally creating our own reality and doing it with all the people that we love, which is what we've been wanting to do since the beginning. So we're keeping that same energy in 2019. Well, we're just going to amplify the energy to 10 to the 100. You know what I mean? And I'm just excited, man. I'm getting back out there. Like as you can see, this is something new. But the consistency level to be able to just do it at a moment's notice on a whim whenever we feel like it, that's what we're doing. So a lot of that, a lot of recording, a lot of podcasting, a lot of content, you know what I'm saying, new contracts, new videos, new designs, everything new, everything is lit, everything is coming, it's a full on situation. I'm excited to bring that out to you all and do it with the people that I love the most, you know what I mean? And that is y'all. So, things are great, man. I smell good, just took a shower. I got this cocoa butter, and it's the cocoa butter from you guys are you probably know about it, but the only thing is it's a brand new bottle and the lotion don't really come out. I don't really understand it. You gotta like shake it and squeeze it real hard, twist it, bend it, just to get lotion. And when you get the lotion out, it's too much lotion. So you be here lathered up. I be looking golden, you know what I mean? And not golden because of the skin. It's golden because, it's a yellow tint lotion. You dig? So it's complicated, but it's cool. It's cool. Shout out to the tis the season. Maybe 12 months. If I feel like if you start dating now, or maybe that's the great thing. There's a lot of amazing girls. A lot of them, and I have mad love for, them, and they know who they are. If I have mad love for you, you know what I mean. But I was trying to figure out. I was asking this question. I think I asked this question on Instagram, and I didn't really get no responses. And that's the thing I hate about Instagram. Also, like I used to be a part of the algorithm. I used to be lit, but I'm not no more. And because of that, I don't really get the responses that I want, or maybe I don't ask the right questions. I don't know, but I voiced this question on Instagram. I was like, okay, once you finally, if you are in a situation where your shit ain't together necessarily, you know what I'm saying? You're going through it, struggle or whatever, things just ain't right, whatever have you. and you eventually get out of the situation. But in during that time, there were people that, um, situations and relationships that maybe you weren't ready for. Maybe it wasn't right for whatever reason it wasn't right. Um, and things kind of went awry. So once you do get your stuff together, because a lot of times, at least with my personal situation, I feel like I was in the presence, or I was able to meet and become very close with, and even dated or dealt with a lot of very special girls, just not at the right time. Like they were all great if they were great, but my personal life or whatever I had going on, um, it made it difficult for me to, make the situation work, and it eventually faded out. One thing I will say though, I don't have many negative, um, like relationships now. Like even if we're not, we don't date, or maybe we don't talk as often, it's never a situation where it's hard feelings. It kind of just was what it was, and we can be cordial, and we can be adult, and whatever happens. Which I love it, I do love it. Uh, but when I was thinking about it, I asked the question to Facebook, and really kind of asking it to myself. When you do get to a point where you've got your stuff together, is it on you? Shout out to 11:11. It's 11:11 right now. You know what I'm saying? My favorite time. But are you supposed to then go back and try to do right by the people and try to make things right, you know, with the past situations? Or are you supposed to get out there and try to find a brand new situation, and give that, your whole heart and whatnot, because this is brand new? And it was funny because when I asked that question to myself, I feel like the universe kind of put the answer in my face, as the universe always does. You just gotta listen to the universe. But when it happened, I ended up going out with my friends. I feel like it was Friday or Saturday, something like that. Not this past Friday, a couple weeks ago, matter of fact. Like right after I asked the question, and I went out and I was with Mookie, Katie, Chris, my home team. The people I go out and hang out with. And we went to Half Smoke again. If you ever in DC, make sure you come down. Half Smoke, 7th and Florida Avenue in Northwest, right next to Howard. It's a dope spot. All day brunch. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. $25 entree and mimosa. But anywho, we're at Half Smoke, and I'm kicking it, and everyone is just chilling. We're having a good time, and there was a girl. She came up and she asked. It was the four of us, so she asked Mookie first, if she wanted to play Cards Against Humanity or something like that. Right now, Mook is my best friend. Mook is nice. Mook is one of the greatest people in the world to me. But I don't know. Sometimes people are sensitive. I recognize people are sensitive, and people don't really necessarily know how to deal with people who are uniquely themselves. So, the girl asked Mook to play. Mook said yes at first. Then she was like, I don't really feel like it. We were all drunk. Like, we wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, in a position to really play cards. We're so no strangers. Like, we not saying we are tight. We got friends. We're here together. We are friends. So, so she was like, nah. So, the girl I got this look, like kind of like throw it off a little bit. Then she came down, and can't remember because, like I said, I was, we was drinking, but I don't know if she asked me to play or if I volunteered to be like, I'll play or whatever. Um, and I ended up going over and playing Cards Against Humanity with her. I think we played Jenga or something. It was cool. Like, it was a cool little vibe. You know what I'm saying? She was a pretty girl. Like, all right, cool. We exchanged numbers. She said she didn't really have no friends. Now, when you get to a point after adulthood, you know what I'm saying? Like, after you hit 21, not having a friend is kind of a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are work situations, there are social situations. You can go out, people be out. Like, if you don't have friends, that probably speaks on you and what you got going on more so than it speaks to people not fucking with you. Just a little tidbit from me. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never, ever, ever, ever in my life said I had no friends. I've never not had no friends. I've had friends all my life. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm gifted and maybe I'm speaking from a point where it's just me. But, like, everybody has friends. If you want to hang out with your friends, that's on you. But everybody has friends. So I didn't really think about it. And that's another thing. I probably have to pay attention to more signs and stuff like that moving forward into the new year, and just moving forward in general. Just pay attention to the signs because they will outline themselves to you like so easily that you don't even have to like even guess. That's the crazy part. And shout out to that. But so it was, you know, we ended the night, went our separate ways or whatever from the bar. It's cool. And all of this, I'm letting everyone know, if you are listening to this, that this all goes into the same story. So mind you, if it takes a little longer, I'm working on my being concise, but this story is kind of crazy. So I feel like if that was Friday, maybe Tuesday or maybe the following Friday, we got On the Rocks. That's our party on Fridays and Tuesdays and Fridays. So at this party, I didn't even realize this until after the fact, but it was I was at On the Rocks one night and I took a rather provocative picture. It was just suggestive, but nothing was really going on. And if you know me, then you probably know what picture I'm talking about if you've seen it. If not, go check it out. It's great. I didn't delete it. I ain't scared of shit. But I posted that picture and then either the week later, I don't know if it was 2 weeks or it was a week, but the week later or a day later, I got a FaceTime from the girl at the bar that I met the other day. Now I'm thinking, yo, this picture is crazy. Like, this is a wild picture. You know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't have posted, but sometimes when I get drunk or when I be out, a part of the lifestyle, like I said, I don't really have much shame. I don't get embarrassed by things. You feel me? Like, so I just posted a picture. Y'all can deal with it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's cool. We all know it's gonna get a lot of likes, but so I did that, and the girl FaceTimed me out the blue. It's like it's like 11 in the afternoon, and she it was like just talky, you know what I'm saying? Which is it's interesting, but I'm not really just like the talkative type, you know what I mean? I don't really just be talking on the phone. I'll do more texting or stuff like that, or I like to be in people's presence in real time versus being on a telephone. It's kind of weird. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird, especially when it's not a whole bunch to talk to. It wasn't a whole bunch of conversation. It was kind of just like just knowing that you're there kind of situation. But the first time it wasn't too bad because we were talking and we were talking about going out or something like that. So I was like, you know, I at this point I still didn't have my car back. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, I have a little bit of bread. We might be able to go do something. I'm not really tripping because in the state of things now, like flaking just happens. You know what I mean? And I don't really get upset with people if they can't keep their obligations because at the end of the day, like it just ain't that serious to me. Which it might be a problem, you know what I mean, but it might not. So, like when I am, uh, um, oh yeah, so yeah, like, but it's cool, like I said, me keeping the energy of, uh, of really trying to figure out, am I supposed to, you know, try something new, or am I supposed to like rekindle something old? Because I'm not for nothing. Like I was probably the main reason why the situations didn't work in the past. So you know, we go out on Saturday. Go get some food. Or Sunday, I took Trav and Ellie and Luca's Christmas photos. Um, our first Christmas photos on Sunday. So after that, we went out and we got some food, and then we went to a bar and whatnot. Now, it's where things get a little interesting. Um, when I am the type of person where, for the most part, I don't let people rattle me. I don't get really upset, or I try not to, because I understand what happens when I get upset. It's not good for anybody, not myself or nobody included. So I keep a rather cool tone, and I also, um, yeah, I keep a cool tone, and I can also basically go with the flow with a lot of things. You know what I mean? Like, it's not situations where we have to be as super calculated, although we are calculated with every move that we make, but it doesn't have to be. Um, and it's not necessarily. We can have some fun. You know what I'm saying? I've been learning how to spend money on myself for fun and recreation. The latter part of this year, moving into next year, I plan on continuing that because, like, you gotta spend the money. You can't just make it. You can't, like, you have to be able to enjoy yourself with the fruits of your labor. So that's what I'm learning how to do. Um, but so we went out and a couple bars, and whatever happened, and we got a little cozy. It was cool, like, what I mean, not getting into too many details. I'm not no kiss and tell type nigga, for real, for real. Um, but whatever happens, happens. We're adults. So it seemed as though, and this girl is younger than me. I didn't realize this at first, but she's, I got a couple years on her. Um, you know, so it's like you kind of get to see like the what post right post college and dealing with me like at 30, like it was a recipe for disaster. I probably from the jump, but like I wanted to give it an honest shake, or what have you. I wanted to see if this isn't going to be what it is. Then, you know, at least I know. I get the knowledge from the situation. So, we start, I guess, talking. It was talking, but it was, I don't know. I felt pressured, off the jump, like yeah, we gotta do this stuff and the you know what I'm saying, the pet names type thing, and that's well and good, you know what I'm saying. That's cool, but it just seems super rushed. And when things start out rushed, they're gonna crash and burn really fast. And I swear it was probably 3 weeks in total, three maybe a month of dealing with each other until I realized, or like, this is toxic. Like this is an awful situation. Like, what am I doing? I could just like stop. This is terrible. Like, I don't need to be doing this. I appreciate, you know what I mean, all the I appreciate my freedom. I appreciate my homegirls. I appreciate, you know, I just appreciate women in general for having to deal with this woman for the short period of time that I did. Like, it's crazy. And ladies, if you're listening to this, like, don't be this girl. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Especially if you're dealing with me, or if you want to deal with me, that will get you nowhere. You know what I mean? Tripping out, and I'm not, like I said, I'm learning how to uh date and do a lot of things. I have manners and stuff like that. I know how to treat women, I feel like, but as an adult, so much of my energy was spent creatively during my 20s that now at 30, trying to figure out and learn how to date, especially in the new world. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't dating in our parents era. This is dating now in social media, and I'm in your thoughts 24/7 and XYZ, and why didn't you call me, and XY, like the over ability to be connected. We're dealing in that realm right now, and it's difficult. It's really difficult. So, you know, the situation. I feel like, oh, well, here we go. The other day, Christmas Day, matter of fact, the same girl I was talking about. It's been on and off for a month, and it really be on for a day and then be off for like a week, and then be cool for like 2 days, and then I'll say something, being myself, and then it's a whole nother issue for other time. It is what it is, man. Like I said, you gotta have tough skin to deal with me. If you not tough, if you're a pussy, you know what I'm saying? Sorry for my French, but if you're a pussy, you'll never be able to make it, man. I don't even want you to, cause it's like I'm not trying to hurt you, but you're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? My lifestyle is what it is, and it's calmed down. That's the whole thing that's crazy for me. Like, I used to be so much worse than I am now. You know what I mean? Like it's as far as just being out there. Like, you know what I mean? And like, it's not that now. I do be outside. I do be outside. That's what it is, because nature of my business. I am a promoter. You know what I'm saying? We have parties. 3 days out the week, and I work, and I like to enjoy myself. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? It's the fruits of my labor. But you know, if if I am someone that that is intriguing, or you want to dig with me on a level that's not just baseline, you gotta realize, man, like, I'm not gonna stop being me because you want me to stop being me. If I stop being me, first and foremost, who would I be? And second and foremost, like, why would you even want that? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not. If you really rock with me, then rock with me for real. You know what I mean? Flaws and all. You dig? Like, that's what it is. And I feel like a lot of times it's an idea. Like, I, the idea of me is way, way, way uh, more entertaining or appealing than the reality. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I go out, but a lot of times I'm chilling. you know what I'm saying, playing on a computer or just chilling, you know what I'm saying, cracking jokes or being silent. You know what I mean? Like, and people don't understand that they want something, especially because, you know, with the lifestyle and you can do your research on me and whatever. And it's just like, okay, yeah, like I have had quite the, you know, the whatever, the history. But, you know, that was then. And, you know, for right now, I don't have no, you know, I don't want to, I'm not trying to get into that. You know what I'm saying? I've left that where I left it. I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? So, um, uh, it got to, continue on the story. Um, Christmas time, Christmas Day came around, and Shorty was talking about how um, she wasn't doing nothing for Christmas, and she wasn't gonna hang around her parents or all that other stuff, her family and shit. And I'm like, okay, like I don't really know what to say to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that Superman for, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, in the words of the great Eminem, I can't be your Superman. You know what I'm saying? I can't be your Superman at this time. You don't want to hang out with your folks. Like what that's supposed to mean? You feel me? Like, okay, like I do. So I'm going to do that. You know what I mean? Like you're not coming to hang out with my family. That's not what's going on. I don't really know you like that. And for what I do know you, I don't really fuck with you like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. You're like it's a lot. I don't really, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot. So no, that's not happening. You know what I mean? But so I got called on Christmas Day during the day, and I'm with my family, so I'm kind of like, all right, I can take this phone call for a second, but I was really, really, really trying to appreciate my my Christmas. You know what I'm saying? This year especially, just because like I just I wanted to. That's I don't have to explain it. You know what I'm saying? I was with my family. I wanted to do that. You feel me? So I did that. I did exactly that. I had a great time with my family. And it was great until I got home. And that's when I got a text message. The "Are you home?" text message. So I don't know about y'all, but anytime I get a "Are you home?" text message, it's like, okay, I'm about to slide through, and you know what I'm saying, that's what type of time we on. I'm gonna slide through, or you know what I'm saying, I need something. Can you check something? It's not a "Are you home?" so we can get on the telephone. You feel me? I ain't with all that. Like I don't like no man. I'm not trying to talk, man. Like people don't understand. I'm not the one to talk. And like there's a couple people that I speak to. You know what I'm saying? Those people know who they are. I speak to a couple people and I don't have to have nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? And even those people, when I'm done talking, like I'll check it in, woo, 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 woo. But after I'm done talking, I'm done talking. I don't have to explain to you why I'm done talking to you, goofy. Like it's stupid. So I get the phone call. Right? Girl calls me. She ain't want nothing. She ain't want a motherfucking thing. So I'm like, okay, right. What's the deal? Nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I just woke up. I'm like, okay. Like, that's cool. Mind you, it's like 12. I've been eating. I've been chilling. I've been drinking with my family. I'm tired. Like, I'm in the bed. I woke up out my sleep for this conversation. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Don't do that. Another thing, if you are listening to this and you know me and you have my number, do yourself and me a favor. If you got some issue or some animosity toward me, wait until after 12 in the afternoon before you hit me with the nonsense. You feel me? And you really have until 12 to about 5 to 8 p.m. I'm going to give 8 p.m. because it's like the bank. You know what I'm saying? You got to the close of business, 8 p.m. to get all that animosity and shit off your chest. Because after 8 p.m., you never know. I might be drinking. I could be asleep. You know what I'm saying? I could be doing whatever. And the best response you're gonna get is between 12 and 8. She didn't realize that. She called me at like midnight with the foolishness. All right, not really, it's whatever. I'm not really tripping off this situation one way or another. I don't care. You know what I mean? It's not that I don't care like that, but it's like, yo, you're not about to ruin my day, with your nonsense because you not feeling, you not in the spirit. Nah, that's not it. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying? I will check you at the fucking door with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But instead of being mean and, you know what I'm saying, reading people their rights, I just was like, all right, I'm going to just listen to them. So, we get into the thing, and I'm not really saying much because I don't really have shit to say, like I said earlier. And then she said something like, you didn't invite me out and XYZ, and you saw I was doing something yesterday and you didn't want me to be happy and all this other stuff. And I'm confused. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, people really be spending time making up their own storylines for shit. And it's like, dog, like that's not I don't give a fuck. I was happy. I was happy that she actually got that stuff done and was able to do that and have fun with her people because it's less stress on me. Like, I was the one that had to deal with, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this and the other and a whole bunch of shit. And it's like, dog, like, we don't do a whole bunch of complaining over here, fam. Like, we not with the complaining nonsense. Like, if we got an issue, we get through it, you know what I'm saying? We figure it out and we get on with it. We not with all that nonsense. So, I don't know how long this conversation really went on for before I was just like, I just got frustrated a little bit. And I don't remember what I said, but I'm like, yo, what do you want to do? Like, do you want to hang out? Like, what's up? And she's like, nah, I don't want to do this. And I started to read me my rights and shit. So I'm like, okay, like, this is beyond me. This is literally gone way left when, like, that wasn't, I shouldn't even answer the phone. You know what I mean? Like, Tori's trying to kill my vibe. Like, I can't. That's trash. Like, just because you not in your spirit and you choose to not be in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Don't put that on nobody else. And I kind of felt bad because I feel like, damn, have I done this in the past? Have I been this fucktard? You know what I'm saying? To people in the past when I wasn't having a good day in the holiday season? Because I've definitely been there. Definitely been there. You know what I'm saying? I hope I wasn't this bad. You know what I'm saying? Just bringing people's spirits down and shit. But, if I was, I apologize to you. But yeah, so I have this thing where I'm very patient until I'm not. I'm very nice until I'm not. And then after that, you gotta deal with that, man. I'm a Taurus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, not really. I don't give a fuck for real. But, you know what I'm saying? If you want to run, if you want to get like this and you want to be all, you want to do whatever, then hey, it's cool. Like, we can go there. So, I think I said something to the fact of, yes, I didn't want to talk to you all day because you were going to kill my spirit and you're going to, like, suck the energy out of me. This girl turns on the light. She's in the dark, not even in the dark, but you know how people be in FaceTime and, like, watching TV with the lights off and shit. Goes in the kitchen and then reads my right. I don't ever want to talk to you again. This, that, and the other. And I'm not pleased by you and all this thing and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, you're not going to get a reaction on it, especially for a situation. It's been like a month. You feel me? Like you got to have some years on me for real before I even start caring anything about you. Because at the end of the day, like, like, it's been very, very, very few people, I'll put it this way, that have just jumped my life and I actually give, act any type of way. If you start tripping out, you know what I mean? That's on you. You have to deal with that, not me. Like, so yeah, I got read my rights a little bit and, told me she don't ever want to talk to me again. I'm dry and I'm all this other stuff. And I'm like, in back of my mind, I was just like, nah, I just don't fuck with you. Like, I just don't fuck with you. Like, I didn't fuck with you from the jump. I wanted to be your friend. Like, not even your friend. I don't even know. My friends kind of dissed the shit out you, or you felt I was drunk at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole situation wasn't even supposed to be nothing like this. And I'm sorry that I don't care that much about the situation. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have cared. Wish I had, you know what I'm saying, I had it in me to, be like, oh, shucks, let me, But I don't, man. It's a headache. Like, a real headache, like, for no reason. And almost maybe want to double down on singleness, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there is a, you know, putting yourself out there in a situation, even allowing yourself to be in a situation like that, makes me realize, okay, like, if it's gonna be good, it can be good. There is some, give and take though that you gotta get with, but you know, it just is what it is. And then, like, I'm not even gonna go into the middle stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like it would just be. I'm not bashing this young lady at all. I hope she doesn't listen to this. You know what I'm saying? But her weird ass probably is gonna listen to it, because it's crazy how people will block you and unfollow you and do all that other stuff, but still be able to see everything that you do. It's crazy, ridiculous. But but us, if she sees it, she sees it. If not, or she hears it, she hears it. If not, it's not. That's on her. But like, just so much craziness, so much crazy energy in such a short period of time. It's like, I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. Like, that's not the type energy that I'm on, and that's not gonna get us nowhere. So, shout out to learning what you can and cannot deal with. You know what I mean? And you know, but I see why some people are gonna be single for the rest of their lives. You feel me? Like, I'm not even talking about myself. Like I said, man, I'm out the game soon. Next 24 months, I'm out the game. But some people will be single for their entire life because they are toxic people. You know what I'm saying? Their energy is toxic. And their energy is so toxic that in any situation they put themselves in, they're going to be toxic and they're going to ruin it. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. I feel like I've been that person before. And speaking, not being that person anymore, but dealing with people that are that people, check yourself, please. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself in order. Get your spirit in order. Find happiness with yourself. Because if you don't, you're never going to find happiness with nobody else. You'll never find happiness with nobody else. And you can look forever, and you're always going to be upset and thinking it's somebody else's fault. And I can, if I felt like being petty, or if I felt like naming people that follow this trend, I could, but I don't need to. Because if you know me and and you're listening to this, then I'm talking to you. Get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. I had to. You know what I'm saying? So get it together. Get it together. But that's another thing that I don't like also. Please, I'm gonna say this, and I want to be as, and I ain't politically correct, but sensitive to the topic as possible. But don't get in no situation and then try to blame your suicidal tendencies and or you know what I'm saying, you not wanting to be here. Don't blame that on somebody, because that's something that you got to deal with yourself. You know what I mean? Like it's so selfish. You know what I'm saying? I understand, like, that's a mental situation. I understand that. But the selfishness to, literally put yourself and make it so that your somebody else's actions that really don't have nothing else to do with you make you want to say that you don't want to be here because of the action. That's wild. That is wild, especially when someone didn't do nothing to you for real. You know what I'm saying? You don't get your way, so you don't want to be here. This is a choice. Like, you didn't want to be here before time, honestly. That is not has nothing to do with me or anybody else but yourself. And to throw that on somebody for almost a pity party or, you know what I'm saying, sympathy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's toxic. It's like, because it's like, you think about it like, okay, am I supposed to then jump back in your face and apologize because because you don't want to be here and I've made you upset? Is this going to be a trend? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is like situations. If this is starting out, you know what I'm saying, in a seemingly new situation, then like what the hell? Like, what are you going to do next? You know what I mean? Like, the hell? So, you know, I don't know, man. I feel like I learned a lot in the month of December. In the month of December as a whole, I feel like I learned a whole bunch. And this was just one of those situations. Just like, you know, like, you can't help everybody. You can't save everybody. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta be like, nah, I'm not fucking with you. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's wrong with you. I just don't want nothing to do with you. Hindsight is 2020 though. So, you know what I mean? I wish, you know, her and anybody else has an issue with me, you know what I'm saying? Nothing but positivity moving forward. I hope you find happiness. But in the words of the great Future, one monkey don't stop no motherfucking show. Alright? So I just want everybody to realize that, man. Listen. We ain't playing those games. One monkey don't stop no fucking show. And yeah, man. So damn, I didn't even really mean to go in like that, but I feel like it's honest. Like this, you know, saying it out loud, you know, I probably will listen to it, but I probably won't. Most times with my stuff, it's a couple joints that I've been able to like go back and watch, but I don't really tune back into my own stuff too much. It's like vain, you feel me? I make new stuff, so. But yeah, but that was great. So, you know, new year, new me. new year, new Matty. Actually, I'm just keeping the same energy, man. Like, I realized that, you know, I hope I'm not wasting time, but I almost feel like I met her already. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, I got the, like, you know, the camaraderie and, you know what I mean, just like the naturalness is not forced, and that's the thing that's the most important thing. Like me, for me, let's have a good time and don't force it. Like, don't force me to do anything. I am stubborn, you feel me? Like, it's not on purpose, but like, I'm not really, don't do too much to try to force me. If you want to add your input and suggestions and shit like that, that's awesome. That is what I need, because at the end of the day, I'll give it to you. I'll give it up. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to give it up. But trying to force me to do things will get your feelings hurt, not me. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Like, just don't do that. But yeah, man, like, you know, sometimes you just feel like, all right, maybe, you know, and I was going back to the initial question I asked myself in the Instagram. Are you supposed to go back and rectify situations in the past and try to, make that work, or are you supposed to try to find something new? Now, case from case study situation, neither of them really worked. You know what I mean? Not necessarily neither, but you know what I'm saying. So far, we are 1-1-1. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the new situation obviously didn't work. You know what I mean? That shit is dead. You know what I'm saying? Like I could honestly never see that girl again, and I'll be okay. Not that we didn't have, like, it was cool, and it was cool. Like it was great. She's not a bad girl. She just needs way more than I'm able or willing to give to her. You know what I mean? Not to anybody, but just to her. It's not gonna work. But uh and then trying with the other situation, trying to go to the comedy show, and really trying and not getting nowhere, feels like it's stupid, man. Like I'm not about to waste money or time or energy. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. Like that's stupid. When you trying to figure out if you like me, like what you mean? Like we've been there. Like you didn't like me back then. Like so you don't like whatever. I'm not. You know what I mean? That's stupid. I'm not about to like go out my way to try to figure out if you like me or not. Like you like me, and then I'll go out my way. You know what I mean? And that's how I'm coming, man. I just want to be. I want to be loved. I want to be liked and loved for myself, for me being who I am. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's all. Because once I get that, then we can do ever. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit. But I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my money. I'm not wasting my energy on no girl that ain't worth it. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Period. So, maybe, y'all have some insight onto this scenario. I don't really know. I just live it. You know what I mean? I go out and live it every day. And, it's great, man. It's great. But let me know. Let me know about that, because I'm lost in the sauce, man. In real time, I'm lost in the sauce. Girls be playing me, or just be just tripping, like it's tripping out. Um, but let's see. Damn, we're almost at an hour in. We on one a day. Getting better, man. Practice makes perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? Guess gotta get to a point where consistently talking into the mic, and just building that content, man. Rome wasn't starting today, but I definitely got stories. I got stories from the history, and I also got stories from it's life in general, man. Life is crazy. It's grand though. It's definitely grand. Um, let's see. I gotta get my hair cut tomorrow, and I'm trying to figure out my New Year's plans, because there's so many options. You know what I mean? And like we got two parties that night. We got Gazuza, or I don't know, Gazuza or Gazazu on Connecticut Avenue, and we got Pure on U Street, and both of them are gonna be lit. And I'm trying to figure out, do I want to try to get a date? You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, start that energy, start the year with that energy, or do I just want to go out there and be, what I'm saying, the Superfly MAT, and what I'm saying, do it that way? I feel like the way you start the year is pretty indicative of how you're going to progress through the year, for real. So I want to start it out the right way. Um, you know, kicking it with the all the way up fam, I could definitely do that. Um, we'll probably end up at Pure Gazazu for real, but um, I'm trying to figure out: am I gonna have a date? Am I going to be out there trying to, what I'm saying, be just be flea, and try to see what I can't make happen? All these questions, man, got to be figured out in the next couple of days. Shout out to being payday, so we can, the finances really ain't too much of a worry this time around. But we just gotta see. We gotta see. I'm gonna make a decision next couple of days. I will be getting my hair cut. I will definitely have on a brand new outfit. I might get some shoes. I'm probably gonna drip pretty stupid. My drip's gonna be pretty insane. This weekend, all weekend. You know what I mean? I can do things like that. It's fun. So, but yeah, that's exciting. So, what's everybody else's plans for New Year's? Like, let me know something, cause, um, I just don't know. It's gonna be fun, whatever it is. Have a good time, and we're gonna keep that same energy for the whole year. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. We gonna see. Um, but shit, this has been a good one, man. I feel like this has been really positive. Positive. It's been very honest. You know what I'm saying? Like positivity, yeah, that's cool. But honesty is really what we go for. You know what I mean? Shout out to my phone ringing. You know what I mean? Honesty. Uh, uh, yeah, honesty. Honesty. Um, we gonna have some fun though. Ooh we keep it honest, man. Um, but yeah, man, it's been great. This has been great. I wanna continue my day. You know what I mean? I'll give you guys a smooth little hour, getting real podcasty. You know what I'm saying? Mr. DIY, Mr. Doing himself, man. Mr. Matty Make It Work. Cause that's what he do, man. Matty Make It Work. That way. That motherfucking way. Damn, I'm hungry. I'm about to get some food, man. Y'all stay safe. Continue to do things the right way. You know what I'm saying? And take heed to the gyms. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be dropping gems. You know what I'm saying? Gym time. That's what we're going to call it. You know what I'm saying? Gym class. Matty Make It Work presents gym class. We figure it out. But yeah, man. On behalf of me, International AWOL, gym class, can't wait to kick with y'all in the near future. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. Like, subscribe. I'm going to put this everywhere. And we just going to continue to do this, all right? Love you all and look forward to speaking with you very soon. Tune in next week or next time I do this whenever I feel like it. AWOL gang. Matty Make It Work's my name. And we are out.